will start within 1 or 2 weeks. मुझे ये week में ही करने थे, लेकिन there is some changes that you will get. You will come to know about. You will get some kind of information. So wait for that. Yeah, Ria, you can share. Submission for, you can say, certificates for English ETC submission. Coursera certificates, Kushal. Then assignment submission, PPT submission, this thing. Online submission.
Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yeah, visible, Ria.
Good afternoon, everyone. Team 1, American. Ria Bosamia Hemangi Chauhan. The US population at the start of 2020 numbers just over 331 million people. The US is the third largest country in the world. The currency in America is dollars. It is by far the most famous country in the world. Attractions such as Statue of Liberty and Walt Disney World naturally come to mind as are its lasting imprints on global culture. American culture is a diverse mix of customs and traditions from nearly urban community and have embraced the American ways of life. The culture of USA is primarily of Western origin but is influenced by multicultural ethos that includes African, Native American, Asian, etc. Language. Although the United States does not have an official language, the most commonly used language is English, specifically American English, which is the de facto national language. Many other languages are also spoken in the United States, especially Spanish. Economy in USA. The economy of the United States is that of a highly developed country with a mixed economy. It is the world's largest economy by nominal GDP and net wealth. The United States has the most technological powerful economy in the world, and its firms are at or near the forefront in technological advances, especially in computers, pharmaceuticals, and medical, aerospace, and military equipment. The US dollar is the currency most used in international transactions. Music. Many types of music got their start in the United States, from hip hop and rap to country, blues, and rock and roll. Immigrant groups who settled in the United States also influenced many styles of music and made them a part of American music history, like bluegrass, gospel, cajun, and Tejano music.
Business norms of America. Americans prefer to refer to the people by first names and is a common business practice. Shaking hands during introduction is common. Business cards are exchanged only when there is a need to do so. They are very punctual. Breakfast meetings are preferable to develop close business relations. Meeting over lunch is also a common norm. Dress. There is a wide range of dress codes in the United States, depending on the region in the industry, a person's position, and the individual company's policies. It is always safe to attend a first meeting in classic business attire and then determine how to proceed for subsequent meeting. It is not unusual to see different levels of dress formality in the same meeting in America. You will not have a problem with being well dressed when you first meet or better dressed than others in the meetings. Sports. American football and baseball are the oldest of the major American sports. Baseball and ice hockey are also the leading teams in sports. The United States enjoy a great deal of success both in the Summer Olympics and Winter Olympics. Military, the Army, the Mine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Space Force, and Coast Guard are the armed forces of the United States. The Army, National Guard, and the Air National Guard are reserve components of their service and operate in part under state authority. Thank you.
So excellent, both of you. But I have one question or doubt. What you can say that you haven't mentioned their main businesses. What are the main businesses in the USA? Otherwise, it was good, excellent. Both of you done a very good job. But this is also important that you mentioned some important business. Yes, anybody else want to say something or shall we move ahead? So good, Ria and Hemangi, both of you. But it would be better if you mention mention the main business or you can some important. Okay, fine. Fine, no problem, Ria. It's fine. But when we see the this kind of thing, it is very important because we are studying business firms. So if you all of you, this is not for you. I'm telling that because it will enrich your knowledge, even your knowledge. Right now, you are thinking that it is very trivial thing, but in future, it will help you a lot when you know that how the other countries are working. I have written in this economy of America. Fine, fine, no problem. Let me see. Fine. So, for example, in the total GDP, if we see total GDP of USA, then the agriculture has only one portion, 1% contribution. Just imagine. While in India, it's the number is different. And Americans are, you can say, good with the this, you can say, insurance business. Yes, that GDP is, you can say, they this insurance, finance and insurance. That is the 8% contribution. You can say of in GDP, total GDP. Fine. So good, no problem. But I'm just giving you for information that it will help you a lot because if you see any country, then it will. It is the biggest thing is about GDP. Then in GDP, what is the contribution? Say for example, our agriculture contribution is if we compare America and other countries. Say for example, Dubai. Dubai is famous for, you can say, tourism. The main GDP is tourism and oil for them. So this is the biggest thing. Fine. Yeah. Next, which team? So yes, excellent both of you. Yeah, Shyam, go for it. And you also come to know that some kind of roadmap when you prepare this country, then your field is dominated in which country. your demand is where is, you can say, which kind of, what is the contribution of your field in different kind of countries, ये भी आपको पता चलेगा. Yeah, Shyam, go for it. Yeah, audible.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to represent or I'm going to tell about something about British country. The United Kingdom made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern
Shyam,
Ireland.
Shyam, Shyam, sorry to
Yes,
interrupt
ma'am.
you. Yes. If you are going to use PPT mode, no problem, it will be better, but use presentation mode, so it would be better. Give me the, please
Ma'am,
F5.
I'm not
Yeah,
getting. Ma'am, can I start?
you can start, but my point is press F5. F5.
Ready, ma'am?
Yeah, ready. Start.
Introduction. The United Kingdom made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The population of United Kingdom is about 66.95 million. England is the birthplace of Shakespeare and Beatle is the home capital. London is influential center of finance and culture. They located famous old universities like Oxford and Cambridge. Culture and society. British culture is influenced by the combined nation, history, and its historically Christian religious life. Although British culture is distinct entity, the individual cultures of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland are diverse. British literature is particularly esteemed. The novel was invented in Britain, and playwrights, poems, and authors are among its prominent cultural. The UK is also home of Church of England, the state church and mother church on Anglican Communion, the third largest Christian domination. Language. In early medieval England, the English language is de facto official language of United Kingdom and is spoken monolingually by an esteemed 95% of British population. Seven other languages are recognized by the UK government under the European Charter and for regional or minority. Languages are like Welsh, Scottish, Gaelic, Scots, Cornish, Irish, Ulster Scots, and British Sign Language. The great variety of British accents the great variety of British accents is often noted, with nearby region often having highly distinct dialects and accent. Music. Throughout the history, the UK has been major producer and source of musical creation, drawing and its early artists based from church music and the ancient and traditional folk music. And instrumentation of England, Scotland, Northern and Ireland are Wales. Sorry, ma'am. Each of these four countries of UK has its own diverse and distinctive folk music forms. Sports. The UK has given birth to a range of major international sports including football, badminton, billiards, bowls, boxing, cricket, cricket, curling, darts, golf, fives, hockey, netball, rugby, tennis, table tennis, snooker, squash, and water polo. In small number of sports, these teams are supplemented by high-profile events featuring a combined team representing one or more nations. The UK has a temperature climate in general. This means the Britain gets cool, wet winters and warm, wet winters. It rarely faces the extreme of heat or cold, drought or wind that are common in other climates. The weather conditions are also very changeable. The British experiences four seasons. As you can see, spring is from March to May, summer is from June to August, autumn is from September to November, and winter is from December to February. Dresses. There is a wide range of dresses codes in UK depending upon the region, industry, a person's position, and the individual choices. British country clothing is traditional attire worn by men and women in rural Britain. When taking part in outdoor sports such as equestrian pursuit, shooting, fishing, and oh, I'm sorry, man. British country clothing is traditional attire worn by men and women in rural Britain when taking part in outdoor sports such as equestrian pursuits, shooting, fishing, during general activities such as walking on picnic and gardening. Business norms of British. Business culture in the UK is characterized by business communication, business meetings, etiquettes, internship, and student placement, cost of living, work-life balance, and social media guide. The first section will focus on attitude and values of people. The second section will concentrate on education system, training and placement in UK, with particular emphasis on business related matters. Military. The British Armed Force are also known as Her Majesty's Armed Force, are the military service responsible for the defence of UK. It oversees territories and crown dependencies. Founded in 1707, budget is about $48.7 billion in 2K19. It was ranked 8th in the world. Commander-in-Chief was Queen Elizabeth Jr. and military age is 16 to 17 with parental consent, that is with parents' permission, or 18 without to serve in combat. Thank you, ma'am.
So good, excellent, Shyam, for presenting. Because I appreciate your effort that you have prepared PPT. Was not compulsory, but then also you prepared. Very good. Yeah, that's good. Who is your team member, by the way? Who is with you? Let me.
Kirtan, ma'am, but he was not able to join the lecture today, so
Okay, you presented. Fine.
yeah, ma'am.
Fine. Okay, fine. Yeah, anybody else want to say something? So when you analyze this thing, you realize the GDP and everything, that which country contributed the most. And then when you see the land size even, then you realize that we can say how, for example, we know some facts we know that India is the second largest in population, second number. But if we compare the space wise, then if you compare with the other country, then you realize some interesting fact about this thing. Fine. Yeah. Next, who is ready? Team number 3. Team number 3 is French, Krupal and Kunal. Who is going to present? Kunal is saying that not ready. Then Krupal. It's so easy even to prepare this kind of thing, because everything is there, each and everything is available in internet. Even most of the things are available in Wikipedia itself. But just you have to, you can say, minimize this thing, because these things are maybe you can say in you can say in you can say hundreds of lines, but you have to shorten, you have to filter this information. Otherwise, everything is ready-made, handmade things are there. Then also you are not ready. This is a very strange thing. Fine. So at the end, you should be ready, Kunal. Kunal and Kripal, both of you. You should be ready by the end of this session, okay? Because I do not know about my next week, whether we have lab or not. I do not know anything about this thing. And once the lab has been ended, you have to search me for any kind of work, because it is very difficult. That's why. So it's better that you finish by today itself. If you get time, then you do it right now. You start to prepare. And everything is available right now on internet. Why I don't know why you haven't done. Next, team number 4. How about then Nancy? How about then Nancy? How is not here? Nancy is here. Fine.
Ma'am,
Yeah, Nancy.
ma'am, Awadh is not cooperating with me.
So what we can do now? It means that fine. What you have done? It means you done your portion. Means half of the thing you must have done, right?
Ma'am, I have researched everything, but I haven't uploaded it.
Okay. Fine. I got your point. Fine. We will see at the end. Okay. About that.
Okay.
He is not here right now, but fine. When he comes, we will see it, because in our next lecture or next lab, because it is compulsory. And
Okay.
when this kind of situation happens in future, I'm just telling you for you can say for your benefit. Mute yourself, Nancy. I'm just giving you some kind of trick, or you can say I'm just helping you. In future, even this kind of thing happen that your partner is not supporting, you do your own portion. What my point is, so you have some valid reason that मैंने अपना कर दिया है. Now the lacking is from his or her side. So this will happen in future because each and every person is not equal. They don't have same mentality, and we do not know and what is their situation. What so we do not know. We can't judge anybody. But the point is, you do your own portion. So you can say that मैंने अपना कर दिया. Say for example, if there are 10 points are there in your topic, then you prepare 5 points. मैं अपना 5 करती हूँ. Now you prepare 5 points on your own way. Like that way. So क्या होगा कि at least when because ultimately the mark will be given to the group. Right now I'm not giving to group, but I'm judging individually. By the way, I'm not giving each and every equal marks to both the team members. So but it, this actually this is the right way to evaluate, but I'm not evaluating like that way. So when this will be evaluation pattern is there, then you will be given less mark due to because of him or her. But if you have done your portion, then it will create positive impact on the mind of evaluator. So do like that way whenever you stuck with this kind of group members. Fine. So Nancy, what you have to do is you prepare for there are 10 points, 10 minimum, whatever points are there. Half of the portion you present it. So we have to just you can say ask for half of the thing from above, right?
Ma'am, I have done it, but I have not prepared for it. So at last, if he will not come, I will present it.
Fine, very good, Nancy, good. I appreciate that this thing. Next, which team is there? So Vaibhav and Kushal. Who is going to present? Vaibhav and Kushal. What happened? Kushal and Vaibhav. Vaibhav has left the meeting. Kushal is here or not? Kushal is not here. Even the Vaibhav has just joined. So what happened? Vaibhav, can you hear me? Fine, let's move ahead. Kushal is presenting his screen, sorry, yeah, fine. But he is not here, Vaibhav. He is not here. Maybe I know I'm not telling, but maybe he is facing some kind of technical or other issues. So you inquire. But both of they have network issue. Fine, no problem. Fine. We will take any next turn, then you can present afterwards. Okay. We'll take next thing. After just a second. Vaibhav and Kushal. Then after forum. So Vaibhav and Kushal, if both of you figure issue and then let me know. Akanksha and forum. Ready? Yeah. So you who is going to present? So what whosoever is going to present from the team, they can share your screen. Okay. Yeah, fine. I'll be waiting. By the way, it is for 1 or 2 minutes, then I can wait. But if you take too much, if it is too longer, then we can't afford to wait. So just 1 or 2 minutes, I can wait. So how much time still you required? Both of you, I'm asking. Now please, okay, forum is presenting. Fine, fine.
Ma'am, can we start?
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are going to speak about the Spain. Spain isn't a top world economy, but definitely not a poor country either. Spain is a great country to live if you don't have an opulent lifestyle as a priority. Plus, the homicide and violent crime rate is astonishingly low. Generally, the Spanish are very open and communicative people. They highly value their families, personal relationships, and cultural traditions. They usually do not put too much emphasis upon work as they like to focus on their leisure and live each day to the fullest. In general, family and social bonds are more important than a person's working life in Spain. It is crucial to realize this fact when conducting business with Spaniards, as this may help you to understand the point of view of your, Spanish counterparts in various situations. The main priorities the main priorities for Spain are transparency and communication, social cohesion, diversity management, support for a productive economy, social responsible investment, and integration of CSR into the education system. Major industries of Spain are machine tools, pharmaceuticals, metals and metal manufacture, chemical, shipbuilding, automobiles, medical equipment, textiles, and apparel, including footwear, food and beverages, clay and refractory products, footwear, and tourism. Now moving to GDP and currency. Domestic product is about $1.36 trillion, increased by 6.3% in 2020. Spain stands 13th in the world rank and currency is euro since 2002. Places to visit. It's Tomato Fest, also known as La Tomatina, bull racing, scuba diving, beautiful cities like Barcelona, Madrid, which is famous for its museums, tapas, and great night experience. Business etiquettes, which is norms and meetings. Spanish peoples are polyglot. Appearance is extremely important to Spanish, especially in the world of business. Men and women must always wear formals unless specified. Appointments for any business meeting are mandatory and should be made well in advance. They are well timed and punctuality level is way too high. They know how to buckle up and how to keep up with trends. We can say that most of the Spanish people are well trained businessmen. Share market there is much bigger. They take business occasions as a part of social life, and also they are less formal than European countries. Business etiquette in Spain on this matter is not usually to give gifts to each other. However, gifts are sometimes offered at the end of the successful negotiation or to say thank you for a favor. As Spanish people are generally brand and quality conscious, it is advisable to offer only high quality items and preferably of reputable brand. Visitors to Spain should be aware that there are two quite distinct business cultures. On the one hand, there are the bigger and newer or reformed industries that have received large amounts of foreign investment and have adopted modern international management techniques. There are also more traditional small to medium enterprises and family business that account for the majority of Spain's GDP. The leading banks, which still constitute the business elite, are situated somewhere in the middle. Population of Spain is around 4.69 crores. Mentality bring sufficient literature about your company, samples of your products, or demonstrations of your services. It is also helpful to provide a printout of the summary of your presentation in Spanish. Business hours in Spain are Monday to Friday from 9 to 1:30 or 2 o'clock morning or from 4:30 to 8 o'clock afternoon. Banks and governments offices open at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday and may not reopen at all in the afternoon. The foods which are famous in Spain are Madrid. The standout dish of Madrid is roast suckling pig. Barcelona, it is paella. For Seville, it is Ibreco ham. And for San Sebastian, the standout dish is the house specialty pink sauce. Valencia, it is microns broad beans. Palma's standout dish is sobrasda. And for Bilbao, it is Balaquio el Vizcaina. Other facts about Spain is it is famous for its bar culture, amazing roads and social infrastructures and networks. Thank you.
Excellent forum. Forum and Akanksha, both of you, very good. Even forum you presented very well, and both of you, even those who have prepared, and both of you, I wanted to say that most of the things that are related to business norms and everything you covered. Very good, excellent. Yes, anybody else want to say something? So this is the point that I'm asking, and yeah, this perfect one. This is the thing that I'm telling you. Everything is available on internet. You have to just filter it out. Filter it out. This is not a tricky thing, difficult thing that I have given. I have assigned not kind of difficult thing. Everything is available, but you have to just filter it out. Or it takes only you can say 2 to 3 hours. But I'm also happy. Even I do not know something about the government offices. That only afternoon they don't work. Very good. So yes, any next whose turn is there? I think Janvi and Dhwani. Yeah, right. Both of you ready?
Oh, hello, ma'am. Is it visible and audible?
Yeah, yeah. Both of you, both the things are working there.
So, our topic name is Dutch. Dutch or Dutch people are a Germanic ethnic group and nation native to the Netherlands. They share a common ancestry, culture, and speak the Dutch language. Dutch people and their descendants are found in migrant communities worldwide, notably in Aruba, Suriname, Guyana, Curacao, Argentina, Brazil, Canada, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, and United States. Population. The Netherlands is the 64th position populated country in the world, and as of March 21, 2016, it has the population of 17 million. The economy of the Netherlands is the 17th largest in the world in 2019 in terms of gross domestic product (GDP), according to the World Bank and International Monetary Fund. As of April 30, 2020, the Netherlands has population of 1,74 lakh 18,465. Between 1900 and 1950, the population doubled from 5.1 to 10 million people. Currency. The Dutch lira was the currency of the Netherlands from the 17th century until 2002, when it was replaced by the euro. Between 1999 and 2002, the lira was officially a national subunit of the euro. Languages. Dutch is also among some of the earliest recorded languages of Europe. Dutch is spoken not only in the Netherlands, but it is also the official language of Flanders, the neighboring northern provinces of the Belgium. Dutch is a West Germanic language that originated from the Old Frankish dialects. Countries that have Dutch as an official language are Belgium, Netherlands, Suriname, Aruba, and Curacao. Dutch language are also called Nederlandic in Belgium, called Flemish, a West Germanic language that is the national language of the Netherlands, and with French and German, one of the three official languages of Belgium. Worldwide, Dutch is national language in Suriname, Aruba, and the Dutch Antilles. Now, culture Candy.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Am I audible? Ma'am?
Yes, yes, audible. So my mic was off. Yeah.
Okay. So, culture. Culture of the Dutch. Dutch are generally nominally Christians. People of Dutch ancestry in the United States and South Africa are generally more religious than European counterparts. The culture of the Netherlands is diverse. The Netherlands and its people have long played an important role as center of cultural liberalism and tolerance. The traditional arts and culture of the Dutch is the various forms of traditional music, dances, architectural styles, and clothing, some of which are globally recognizable. The Netherlands is also known everywhere as a land of windmills, canals, and tulips, and today's visitors certainly will find this among its many tourist attractions. Dutch national holidays and traditions. Sinterklaas. One traditional festivity in the Netherlands is the Feast of Sinterklaas. Christmas. Among the Dutch, Christmas is a time of togetherness. New Year, Easter Year, King's Day, Liberation Day, Ascension Day, Pentecost, and Good Friday. Sports. Organization of sports began at the beginning of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th century. Approximately 4.5 million of the 16 million people in the Netherlands are registered to one of the 35,000 sports clubs in the country. About two-thirds of the population older than 15 years participants in sports weekly. Football is the most popular sport in the Netherlands, with field hockey and korfball as the second and third most popular team sports. Speed skating, cycling, tennis, and golf are four most widely played individual sports. A number of native Dutch sports are also practiced, such as flurry Bagwellen, Katzen, Clothian, Colvin, and Korfball. Music. The Netherlands has multiple musical traditions. Contemporary Dutch popular music, Nederpop, is heavily influenced by music styles that emerged in the 1950s in the United Kingdom and United States. Traditional Dutch music consists of simple melodies and rhymes that focus on central emotional themes like loneliness, happiness, and sadness. Today, popular culture is fixated on pop music, electronic or trance, and nederhop, that is Dutch hip hop. Classical and orchestral scores are also very popular, and Jens Quilling is still considered the most prolific composer in Dutch illustrious musical history. Other popular genres include folk, jazz, and various types of metal. Education. Children in the Netherlands get 8 years of primary education, 4, 5, or 6 years of secondary education, depending on the type of school. They are both public and private institutions at all levels of education system. The private institutions are mostly based on religious or ideological principles. Business. The Netherlands is one of the world's 10 leading exporters. The foodstuffs industry is one of the country's biggest industries, while other major industries include energy, chemical, trade, machinery, metallurgy, electrical goods and services, and tourism. The Netherlands is also involved in the fishing, banking, electrical engineering, and creative and high-tech industries. Each of these industries contributes to the country's developed economy. Currently, a major focus of the Netherlands is to upgrade machinery in the agricultural sector and extend transport networks. Business punctuality. The Dutch are generally excellent timekeepers. Punctuality in the business is regarded as a virtue, although apologies for a late arrival will be accepted good naturedly. If you are unexpected if you are unexpectedly delayed, called ahead. Business dress code. The Dutch tend to dress fairly conservatively in business, though standards and styles vary widely from one industry to another. Formal attire is normal in banking, shirts and jeans, in the IT and entertainment sectors. In most Dutch organizations, it is generally normal to wear a jacket, not necessarily a suit to take the jacket off when working. Color has no particular significance, and colorful shirt or tie combinations are quite usual in some sectors, such as marketing and service industries. When in doubt about the dress code for a particular business event, it is advisable to be well dressed rather than underdressed. Thank you.
So good, excellent both of you, Janvi and Dhwani. Good. It was also a good presentation that you all have done. Most of the point you both have covered. Good. Yeah. Now who is yes, anybody else want to say something? Then they are welcome. Good, all of you. Now next is Kumar Pal and Rahul. Both of you who are there or not, Rahul and Kumar Pal. Kumar Pal is here, I can see. In case of Rahul, this is expected one, but he is absent. Fine. So what about Kumar Pal? Kumar Pal, are you going to present or what? Janvi, your mic is on. If it is possible, then please can you mute your mic? Yeah, fine. fine. Then it is your choice whether you want to present on his behalf or you want to present of your from your of your points only or what. It's your choice. What you want to do? Or you are a good team member and you want to do work on his behalf even.
Screen is visible, ma'am.
Yeah, visible.
Okay, good afternoon all. I explained the Arabs. Arab is a culture and Arab is a culture and language term. It refers to those who speak Arabic as their first language. Arabs are united with 22 countries in the Middle East and North America. The 22 countries are Iraq, Jordan, Libya, Oman, Sudan, Qatar, Syria, etc. There are estimated to be over 300 million people living in the Arab world. Origin: the Arabs of the Arabian Peninsula, the area of land between Asia and Africa, commonly believe that they are descendants of Sem, the son of Noah. Keeping the surname is an important part of Arabic culture and culture as same lineages can be traced far back to ancient times. Some Arabs claim they can trace their lineages directly back to Adam, in initial to Noah and Sem. Some of the first known Arabs are those who come from Petra, the Nabatean capital. Language: Arabic is the largest member of the branch of the Afro-Asiatic language family and is closely related to Hebrew, Amharic, and Aramaic. It is spoken throughout the Arab world and is widely studied and known throughout the Islamic world. The Arabic is written from right to left. Culture: much of the Arab world is characterized by a lack of clear separation between religious and doctrine and social life. Family honor is of great importance in the Arab world, and the obligation and responsibility of kinship are not easily ignored. Music: a visual aspect in the Arab life is music. Nomadic encampments in ancient times utilized music to celebrate every event in life. Arabic music has been influenced by many varying cultures such as ancient Greek, Persian, Turkish, Indian, Africans, and as well as European. The world of modern Arabic music has long been dominated by musical trends that have emerged from Cairo, Egypt. Arabic religious music include Christian and Islamic music. Dress code for business in the Middle East. The Middle East has long been perceived as a conservative region with deep ties to religion. This conservative attitude, along with a strong attachment to Islam, has an effect on what the perceive as appropriate business attire. Male business attire is not much different from what is typical in the Western world. A nice conservative suit is the standard, and it is expected that jewelry and accessories are kept to a minimum. Choose a tie that matches the color of the pants and jacket you are wearing. Men should always keep their jacket on unless the host remove is your give us permission. Expectation for female business attire, however, can vary greatly is commonly accepted Western world. Women should always extensively research the country they are visiting to determine how strict the rules are for business attire. Hospitality in Middle Eastern societies. The correct term describes Arabic hospitality very important in Middle Eastern society. It has shaped the way of living in the Middle East. Hospitality, patience, and the ability to make guests feel at home really helps the Middle East and the region of region of Composition cities such as Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Climate: the UAE has a desert climate characterized by pleasantly mild winter and very hot sunny summers, with the humidity of the Persian Gulf that makes the heat unbearable. Annual precipitation is almost everywhere below 100 millimeters and is concentrated in the winter months. The rains are rare, but they occur in the form of showers and downpours, which can sometimes be intense. Military: the Union Defense Force was established officially as the military of the UAE on 27 December 1971 from a directive issued by the UAE's founding father and first president, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. Although initially small in number, the UAE armed forces have grown signi- significantly over the year and are presently equipped with some of the most modern weapon systems purchased from a variety of outside countries, mainly France, the US, and the UK. Most officers are graduates of the United Kingdom's Royal Military Academy and Sunroof. Okay, ma'am.
So good, Kumarpal. Now I wanted to ask one question. That Rahul, what he has contributed, he has prepared, or what he has done?
वो पता नहीं मैडम, उसने मेरे में बोला सुबह मैसेज आया था कि मैं आज लैब नहीं आने वाला हूँ कि
Okay, fine.
मुझे
That I got it. But my point is that the content that we have seen, it is prepared by you or Rahul, or both of you prepared.
राहुल
Rahul prepared and he presented.
राहुल हाँ
Fine,
yes
fair
ma'am.
enough. Yeah, fair enough. Fine. Yeah. Now next is Harshit and Mahir. Both of you are here.
Ma'am, I not able to join, so I'm going to present on his behalf.
Yeah, fine. You can.
Teammate Japan is the world third largest economy in the world and the second largest country for the computer and the telecommunication market in the world. So there are very great opportunities for computer and the IT engineers. Business norms in Japan. Politeness. In Japan, politeness is very closely connected to respect. Treat even the youngest attendant of the meeting with respect and they won't forget it. When once leading the company you are doing business with. Business card. You might see a business card just as information, but in Japan, you should treat the card you receive like they were a part of the person. Show your respect by giving and receiving the card with both hands. Don't write on them, don't flick them, just keep them on the top of the table and confirm you are pronouncing the name correctly. Greetings. As you might know, Japans don't shake hand but bow. Japans who are not used to Europeans might get very unconfident when you rush onto them. Shaking their hand, wait for the reaction. If they offer you their hand as it is okay to shake it. If they don't, and bow to you instead. Mimic that moment just slightly to show your respect. Don't worry how deep you have been to bow. Your business partner don't expect perfectness but only politeness. Outfit. You will be fine in formal business attire just as you would expect your European business partner to wear. Distance. Keep in mind that the first meeting with Japan might feel a little bit stiff because they need to get to know your first. So keep your distance physically and don't touch your business partner either. If you are getting along in later meeting, the feeling of distance might change a lot. So just be patient. Music. The music of Japan, including a wide area of performance in distinct styles, both traditional and modern. The word of music in Japan is ongaku, combination the kanji on sound with the kanji gaku enjoy. Japan is the largest physical music market in the world, worth $2 billion in the sales in physical formats in 2014, and the second largest overall music market, worth a total retail value of $2.6 billion in 2014. Local music often appears at karaoke venues, which is on lease from the record labels. Traditional Japanese music differ markedly from the Western music, as it is often based on the intervals of the human breathing rather than on mathematical timing. population. The current population of Japan is 12.65 crores. It is equivalent to the 1.62% of the total world population. Capital Tokyo. Currency. The yen is the official currency of Japan. It is the third most traded currency in the foreign exchange market after the United States dollar and the euro. It is also widely used as the reserve currency after the US dollar, the euro, and the UK. Thank you.
So fine, good, Harshit. Now, what your team member is not present, so what he has done, he has prepared or
And
what?
he
Anything?
prepared, yes.
You
He
prepared and you
prepared.
presented. Fine.
Yes.
Then there is no issue. Fine. Because I'm asking because if some team member haven't done anything, then there is no use of giving mark to both of them. So I'm going to cut it out. Those who haven't done anything, those who haven't contributed anything. Fine. Next, who is ready? Not ready. Team number. Just a second. After Harshit, Urvisha and I think Urvisha is there, but who is with Urvisha? Parth and Urvashi, sorry. Not Urvisha, Urvashi. Parth and Urvashi. Both of you are here? Fine, Parth is also here, I can see. So who is going to present? Those who are going to present, they can share the screen. Yeah.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yeah, visible.
Okay, hello guys. Today we will talk about Chinese. The main business of China. China is the world's largest emerging market economy, both in terms of population and total economic products. The country is arguably the world's most important manufacturer and industrial producer. And those two sectors alone account for more than 40% of China's GDP. China is also the world's largest exporter and second largest importer, and it contains the fastest growing consumer market. Major industries include manufacturing, agriculture, and telecommunication services. So there are main three industries: manufacturing, services, and telecommunication. In manufacturing, China makes and sells more manufacturing goods than any other country on the planet. The range of Chinese goods include iron, steel, aluminum, textiles, cement, chemical, toys, electronics, rail, cars, ships, aircrafts, and many other products. Nearly every consumer product is built or manufactured in China. As of 2015, manufacturing is the largest and most diverse sector in the country. China is the world leader in many types of goods. For example, almost 80% of all AC units are created by Chinese businesses. China manufactures more than 45 as many personal computers per person than the rest of the world combined. It is also the biggest producer of solar cells, shoes, cell phones, and ships. Though it doesn't receive the same kind of credit as Sweden and Germany, Japan or the US, China has thriving automobile manufacturing industry. Most innovators are surprised to learn that China is the world's third largest car manufacturer, though the Chinese government claims it is the world leader. This is common theme in Chinese manufacturing sector. Products are frequently churned out of government's use or are immediately put on loads, boats, and shipped to foreign consumers. Second largest service market. As of 2013, only the United States and Japan boasted a higher service output than China, which represents a significant shift for the century. A health service sector is a sign of healthy domestic consumption and per capita wealth increase. In other words, the Chinese people are gaining the capacity to afford their own output. A 2010 World study found the service sector accounted for more than 43% of total Chinese production, slightly less than its manufacturing sector. However, there are still more Chinese employed in agriculture than in services, which is a rarity for more developed countries. Before economic reform in 1947, shopping malls and private retail markets didn't exist in China. As of 2015, however, there is a young and burgeoning service market. There has bolstered tourism and led to proliferation of international phone products. Large forging companies such as Microsoft and IBM have even entered the Chinese service markets. These kind of moves help to jumpstart the telecommunication industry, cloud computing, and e-commerce. Third largest market is agriculture. Another area where the Chinese set the global standard is in the agriculture. There are nearly 300 million Chinese farmers, larger than the entire population of every country except China, India, and the US. Rice is the dominant agricultural product in China, but the country is also very competitive in wheat, tobacco, potatoes, peanuts, millets, pork, peas, soybeans, corn, tea, and oilseeds. Farmers also export a large amount of vegetable, fruits, and novel meats to nearby countries and regions. Hong Kong is in particular. As productive as aggregated agriculture industry in China is, comparative statistics show that Chinese farms are among the least productive in the world on a per capita basis. Business etiquettes. First business etiquette is dress to impress. Appearance and the first impression are important in Chinese business culture. Dressing conservatively and wearing high quality coats will help you to indicate both status and modesty. Second is entrance. Enter the room in order of seniority. You should actively demonstrate great respect to the leader of Chinese delegation. The person with the highest rank of your team should introduce the rest of the group. Handsets. Handsets in the China are us not as firm as in the West, except it to be soft and short, and keep the eye contact brief. Too much eye contact can be interpreted as a challenge. Business cards. Make sure you have both a Mandarin and an English side on your business card. When the time comes, present your card with two hands, with the Chinese side up and facing the other person. Receive a card with two hands, study it briefly, and place it into a business card holder. Never your wallet or pocket. In China, business cards are treated as extension of the person. So you want to treat any business card you receive with great respect. Now, face. It is the most important thing. Losing or gaining face is an important Chinese concept. It can be loosely understood as your honor, your community's honor, and honor of those you are with. Avoid self-deprecation and sarcasm. Attempt to display competence and keep your emotions under control. Don't point. It is considered rude in China to point with your finger. Instead, point with an open hand or, if possible, make eye contact and get someone's attention without using your hands at all. Be prepared for more. The Chinese often prepare frequent and lengthy meetings to build trust before signing the contracts. When it comes down to it, most business in China isn't even ever done the boardroom, even done in the boardroom, except to be invited to long dinners featuring courses you may not be familiar with. Make sure you try everything. It most definitely will be rude if you don't. Finally, be yourself. The most important thing concept to remember when doing business in China is to be true to you. The Chinese place a high value on authenticity and have low tolerance for posturing and pretending. If you are genuine, respectful, and observant, you are likely to endear yourself to your host. Otherwise, you will see through your facade and it will be impossible to do the business. Now, the further part will be taken by Urvashi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now I will talk about some currencies, music and dance, population and all. Currency. The renminbi is the official currency of China and one of the world's reserve currencies. The yuan is the basic unit of the renminbi, but the word is also used to refer to the Chinese currency generally and especially in international contexts. 1 yuan divides into 10 jia and 1 and a jiao in turn divides into 10 fan. So these are the symbols: central bank, people, Bank of China, subunit fan. Now, music and dance. There are many musical instruments that are integral to Chinese culture, such as the zurn, ocarina type instrument that is also integral in Native American cultures, guzheng, zither with movable bridges, guqin, bridgeless zither, shangan xiao, vertical flute, and erhu, alto fiddle or bowed lute, pipa, pear-shaped plug lute, and many others. Now, dance. Dance in China is highly varied art form consisting of many modern and traditional dance genres. The dances cover a wide range from folk dance to performance in opera and ballet, and may be used in public celebration, rituals, and ceremonies. There are also 56 officially recognized ethnic groups in China, and each ethnic minority group in China also has its own folk dance. The best known Chinese dances today are the dragon dance and the lion dance. Population: China 2020 population is estimated at approx 1.44 billion people in the mid-year according to UN data. China's population is equivalent to 18.47% of the total world population. China ranks number 1 in the list of countries and also dependencies by population. Warriors: the Terracotta Army is a collection of terracotta sculptures depicting the armies of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China, etc. The figures, dating from approximately the late 3rd century BCE, were discovered in 1974 by local farmers in Lintong Country outside Xi'an, Shanxi, China. Landscape: it has some of the world's highest mountains, longest rivers, and hottest desert. It also contains vast areas of grassland, small regions of frozen tundra, and pockets of lush tropical rainforest. Most people, though, live in the low-lying areas of China's southeast, much of which is farmland. Loong, which is special feature. Loongs, also known as Chinese dragon, are the legendary creatures in Chinese mythology, Chinese folklore, and East Asian culture. Chinese dragons have many animal-like forms such as turtles and fish, but are most commonly depicted as snake-like with 4 legs. They traditionally symbolize potent and auspicious power, particularly control over water, rainfall, typhoons, and floods. The dragon is also a symbol of the dragon is also a symbol of power, strength, and good luck for people who are worthy of it. During the days of the imperial China, the emperor of China usually used the dragon as a symbol of his imperial power and strength. They are also the symbol and representative for the Son of Heaven, the mandate of heaven, and the celestial empire and the Chinese tributary system during the history of China. Thank you.
So excellent, both of you, Partha and Urvashi, both of you. Because Chinese, the presentation was, you can say, large, but you covered all the points. It's good. And yeah, we come to know about many things about Chinese because nowadays you all know the equation between India and China. Good, excellent. Now, who is next? I think Pooja and Paul and Rutvi and Ruti. There's two groups are remaining, and one is in the beginning, as we have seen that Krupal and Kunal. And one thing. So there are 4 groups. Still there are pending. Fine. Now who is going? Yes, Paul. Yeah, Paul, you can.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible. And your
Okay.
screen is also visible.
Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, guys. So today, my team are going to present you about Indian business norms. So first, business norms. In India, Indians are strongly guided by the respective religions and and their shared values. Respect for the elders is a core value that permeates core values of the Indian society. Indians have a huge importance on their families and community. As per the report of 2011, the religion chart shows above here that the major people are from Hinduism religion and at the least followed by the Jain religion. The greetings and titles. The general handshake is a standard way to greet men and women in a business setting. When meeting with a small retailers in non-urban areas, you may be greeted by your partner with a namaste. The body language. Indians usually value their personal space and are generally not prone to making a physical contact. However, it's not very common for Indian men to engage in friendly backpatting. Backpatting is usually a sign of friendship and a positive attitude for your working relationship. Business cards. Make sure that your card includes your name, your company name, your position or your designation, and your email address all in the English language. If you have a greater degree such as master's or a PhD, you may wish to disclose it on your business card, as it will earn a great respect in India. About the corporate culture. Depending on the type of Indian business you are dealing with, it's not common for middle management to have a decision-making economy. Make sure that the person you are negotiating with is a senior enough to commit to business and partnership decisions. About the music in India. Owing to the India's vastness and diversity, Indian music composes of numerous genres, multiple varieties of form, which include classical music, filmy, rock, pop, etc. About the dress code. Conservative and professional attire is expected in the business setting. Men should generally wear a suit with tie, and women should wear a business dress or a suit would be preferable. About the population. India's population is about 135 per 26 crores. Its result shows in the 2018 report and is equivalent to 17.7% of total world population. 28% of India's population is middle class, of which 14% is lower middle class, about 3% is upper middle class. This is the chart which shows the graph which is gradually increasing since year 2019. It increases. Now my friend Pooja will tell you more further.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about Indian currency. The Indian rupee currency code INR is the official currency of India. The issuance of the currency is controlled by the Reserve Bank of India. Basis of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. Business, industrial and the service sector. According to the 29% of the India's GDP and the 28% the output and the 15th in the service output. Agriculture sector. India stands second in the global farm output in the year 2007. Agriculture and the related section like forestry, fishing, and the logging accounted for the 17% of the GDP and the 60% of the employment. Banking and finance. Market in India is divided into two sectors, the organized sector and unorganized sector. Organized sector constitute private, public, and the foreign-owned cooperative and the commercial banks. Unorganized sector constituting the family or the individually owned banker and the non-banker financial companies. The public sector bank possesses around 75% of the overall assets of the banking assets, which the private and the foreign banks sizing 18.2% and 6.5% respectively. Thank you, everyone.
That's all, ma'am.
So good, excellent, both of you, Paul and Pooja. Very good. In India, I think we all no need to say more about India because we all are, can say, grown and brought up here. Fine, so good, excellent. Now, who is next? Russian, I think. Rutvi and Ruti. both of what Ruti is here and Rutvi is also here. Fine. So now who is going to present Rutvi or Ruti? My voice is lagging. Still it is lagging. Yeah, fine. Then there might be problem from your side. Wait, you check your connection or setting something. Yeah, Rutvi and Ruti. Yeah, I know. You are preparation is still pending. Why? May I know why? Because this is not that kind of difficult thing that you need to, you can say, go to the library or you need to go to the research thing and you need to do research or something. You need to do attend lectures or something. This is general thing and you can easily find from anywhere. Fine, next lab, if it is possible, then we can definitely try to accommodate you all in the next lab. But other than Kunal and Krupal, both of you are there and both of you are ready, by the way, first of all. Krupal and Kunal. Next is other than Nancy. In today's lab or the next lab? Today or next lab? I'm asking these three the pending groups. Nancy is ready. Very good, excellent, Nancy. You can present, Nancy. Now, for Awad, I will give another new topic individually, and he has to present during the lecture session. This will be the task. Lecture में भी करना पड़ेगा. Yeah,
Is it visible now? So my topic is on German. So Germany is a country located in the heart of Western Europe. It is bordered by Denmark, Poland, Russia, Austria, Switzerland, France, Luxembourg, Belgium, Netherlands, the North Sea, and the Baltic Sea. Germany has a strategic location on the North European plain and along the entrance to the Baltic Sea. The government system is a federal republic. The chief of state is the president and the head of the governors is the chancellor. Now, economy. The economy of Germany is a highly developed social market economy. It has the largest national economy in the Europe, the fourth largest by nominal GDP in the world, and the fifth by GDP PPP. Germany is rich in timber, lignite, potash, and salt. Some minor sources of natural gas are being exploited in the state of Lower Saxony. Until reunification, the German Democratic Republic mined for uranium is the ore mountains. Talk about the culture. The culture of Germany has been shaped by major intellectual and popular currents in Europe, both religious and secular. Historically, German has been called Das Land der Dichter and Denker, the country of poets and thinkers. The country is particularly known for its October's first celebrations in Munich, its carnival culture, and globally influential Christmas customs known as Weihnachten. Germany was the world's second most respected nation among 50 countries in 2013. Population. The current population of Germany is 83 lakh 8 crore 38 lakh 60,904 as of Wednesday, October 14, 2020, based on the Worldometer elaboration of the latest United Nations data. Germany 2020 population is estimated as this. People at mid-year according to UN data. Germany population is equivalent to 1.07% of the total world population. Germany ranks number 19 in the list of countries by population. The population density in Germany is 240 per kilometer square. The total land area is 3,48,560 kilometers per square. 76.3% of the population is urban. The median age in Germany is 45.7 years. Currency of Germany is in 1999 the Deutsche Mark was replaced by the euro. Its coins and banknotes remained in circulation defined in the terms of euros until the introduction of euros notes and coins on 1st January 2002. The Deutsche Mark ceased to be the legal tender immediately upon the introduction of the euro, in the contrast to the other Eurasian zone nations, where the euro and the legacy currency circulated side by side for up to 2 months. Language. German is the official and predominant spoken language in Germany. It is one of 23 official languages in the European Union and one of the 3 working languages of the European Commission, along with English and French. Recognized native minority languages in Germany are Danish, Sorbian, North Frisian, and Settlement Frisian. Most German vocabulary is derived from the Germanic branch of the Indo-European language family. Music. In the field of music, Germany claims some of the most renowned classical composers of the world, including Bach and Beethoven, who marked the transition between the classical and romantic eras in the Western classical music. Also, Germans developed many Lutheran chorales and hymns. Germany is the largest music market in Europe and the third largest in the world. It has exerted a strong influence on techno and rock music and pioneered trance music. Cuisines of the German cuisines varies from region to region. The southern regions of Bavaria and Swabia, for instance, share a culinary culture with Switzerland and Austria. Pork, beef, and poultry are the main varieties of meat consumed in Germany. Pork is the most popular. Throughout all regions, meat is often eaten in sausage form. More than 1,500 different types of sausage are produced in Germany. Organic food has gained a market share of around 3%, and this is predicted to increase further. Business norms of the Germany is home to tens of thousands of business ranging from small sole proprietorships to large conglomerates. In fact, a large part of the reason for the prominence of Germany's economy on the world stage can be linked to the small and medium-sized business of the mid-stand. Business culture in Germany is characterized by business communication, business etiquette, business meeting etiquette, internship and student placements, cost of living, work-life balance, and social media guide. That's it. Thank you, ma'am.
So excellent, Nancy. For single-handedly, you have prepared and present. That we will see about that. That what when he will come, we will. I will definitely talk with him. Fine. Now,
Okay.
who is, yeah, good that you have done, because this is the right thing that you have to do. That if your member is not, that you present your answer definitely, because the person who is evaluating, he or she is not for, he or she knows everything. So when times come, they will see the consequences. So don't worry about this thing. Next is, yeah, Kushal, I have seen, I've read your message. For the same thing, I will the same thing, those things I have told to, we can say just right now, I've told to Nancy, the same thing is applicable to you even. So in the next lab you can present, or in this lab even, it's your choice. And for Vaibhav, uh, what you have done, because Vaibhav is facing technical issue, because he is not able to hear my voice. He is telling me that your voice is lagging. So if Vaibhav wants to present in the next lab, then I can allow. Vaibhav, can you hear me? First, let's take attendance, so I come to know. Ria, Hemangi, Shyam, Shyam, Kirtan, Kirtan, Rupal, Kunal, Awad, Nancy, Vaibhav, Kushal, Akanksha, Forum, Dhwani, Jhanvi, Harshit, Mahir, Deep absent, Parth present, Urvashi present, Kumar Pal present, Rahul absent, Bhavik absent, Pooja present, all present, Rutvi and Ruti, by the way, where are you? Rutvi is there. Ruti absent, present. Okay. Now I'm repeating those students' name who mark absent. Rahul, Bhavik, Mahir, Daksha is always present, and Vaibhav, Avat, Kunal, Krupal, Kirtan. So fine, these are the absent students in today's lab. Now anybody wants to present or what? Shall we end our lab here? Those who remain, we will take the turn in the next lab. Be ready, Rutvi, Ruti, Krupal, Kunal, and Vaibhav and Kushal. Vaibhav, I hope your internet issue might have resolved in the next lab. So thank you so much.